Hello everybody, welcome to the next game in the Washington Nationals replay. This is game number 25, and the Nationals are 19-5 on the replay. Interesting stat, I looked it up. When I was playing through Stratomatic, they were 12-5, but they're 7-0 in inside pitch. Have not lost a game yet, and 8-0 overall. Starting pitchers for today's game: Stephen Strasburg for the Nats, Eric Lauer for the Padres. Kind of been a mini time crunch, so I'm going to forego some of the normal festivities and just get this game going right off the bat. So let's see what we got here. Leading off for the Padres will be Fernando Tatis. So very quickly for the Padres: Tatis, Meyer, Machado, Reyes, Hosmer, Renfroe, Kinsler, Mejia, and Lauer are in the starting lineup. Strasburg, the starter, enters the game 3-1 with a 2.16 ERA, 33 in the third innings pitched, 22 hits, 12 runs, 8 earned, 11 walks, and 37 strikeouts. No roster changes have been made at all since the last game, so nothing to update there. But we do have Strasburg facing Tatis. Let me give a final check here, make sure everything looks like it's good to go on the video through the camera. So I think everything's all right. So here we go. Strasburg 6-5, that's a possible error. Tatis 2-5, that's a single to left. That's a 1. Soto is a 1, so Soto will make the error. It's a single plus an error. So that's going to put Tatis at second base. A single plus a rare error on Soto. Very rare to have that as an error. I'm sure that's his first error of the season. He's looking at a 1 error rating. But Tatis is at second base right off the bat. That'll bring up Will Myers. Will roll for a pickoff. Nothing happening. Strasburg to Myers. That's a 4-2. That's a double question mark against a right-hander. A 1 is a single. That's a 2, so he got lucky there and missed that. But we go to Myers. 2-3 for Myers is a ground ball to second. That will get the runner to third base automatically. So Tatis is now at third base with only 1 out for Manny Machado. And the Nationals will bring the infield in. They will bring the infield in against Machado. No pickoff a chance at third, so no strategy roll. That's a 6-4 against a right-hander. That's a blank. Would have been a star line against a lefty, so Machado gets to swing. 3-2 on Machado is a ground ball to second, and with the infield in, Tatis's run rating drops from a 5 to a 3. Do they send him? You know what? I think trouble scoring runs, they're going to send him anyway. So a 3, and with the infield in, the runner at third, his run rating stays, it just drops 2, but nothing else happens. So it's a 3 or less, and he will make it. 4 or higher, he is out. And Machado is safe at first. That's a 5. He is out of there. So Tatis is out on the force, 4-2. Fielder's choice for Machado, but they had to take the chance because they've been having trouble scoring runs, particularly against Scherzer and now Strasburg. So, you know, it was a 50-50 gamble, and it just didn't pay off that time. Let's not forget about Machado's run. He's attempt of 1. Strasburg is a 1, gives him a 2. And that's a 1, so let's bring him back out. Machado's going to try to steal, try to get in the scoring position. He's a 13, plus 1 is a 14, and the arm of Gomes is a -1, makes him a 13. That's a 1, so it's not only a stolen base, possible throwing error on Gomes. He's an error rating of 7. No throwing error, but it will be a stolen base for Machado. So he's in scoring position with 2 down. And that's going to bring up Franmil Reyes. We'll check for the pickoff. Nothing happening. Strasburg to Reyes, 2-6 strikeout chance. He got him, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of the first. San Diego nothing, and the Nationals coming to bat. Eric Lauer is on the mound. He enters the game 1-2 with a 4.94 ERA, 27 in the third innings pitched, 27 hits, 16 runs, 15 earned, 7 walks, 29 strikeouts. Lineup for the Nationals. Eaton, Robles, Kendrick, Soto, Zimmerman, Gomes, Dozier, Strasburg, and Kieboom. Against Eric Lauer, the lefty. They had no problems with the lefty Strom yesterday. Got off to an early lead and put the game away significantly after 2 innings. It was pretty much over at that point. See what they do here. Adam Eaton hitting .287, 5 homers and 23 driven in. Eaton a 1-5. Strikeout plus to a righty, but Eaton's a lefty. So he gets a swing. 2-3, star line 2, ground ball to second, 1 away. Eaton is retired, and that'll bring up Victor Robles. And Robles, 181, 2 homers, 7 driven in. Lauer, 3-6, strikeout chance, 3 will get him. So that's 2 down for Howie Kendrick at third base. He's still hitting an incredible .421, 4 homers and 16 driven in. Lauer, 1-5, strikeout plus chance to a righty, so he gets him. And that's an easy inning for Eric Lauer, 3 up and 3 down. 1 inning in the books, and we've got no score from Nats Park. And actually, I played the first inning standing up, and it's a little bit different. So I think I might, at least for now, continue to stand while I'm doing this. All right, here's Eric Hosmer, .217, 6 homers and 15 driven in. Strasburg, a 3-2 as an error on a ground out, potentially. 1-5 on Hosmer is a single to center. Error rating of Robles is a 14. That is a 3. That's a 14, so no error, but it will be a 1-out or a leadoff single rather by Hosmer. He has no attempt rating, so he will not go anywhere. We'll do strategy because of pickoff chance, but there's no 20. So here's Hunter Renfroe, 143, 4 homers, 6 driven in. Infield halfway. 1-2, strikeout chance is a 12, and he gets him. So Renfroe down on strikes. Brings up Ian Kinsler. He is 179, a homer and 5 driven in. Nothing on the strategy roll. Strasburg, 5-3, hit by the pitch chance. He's an 8. Strasburg doesn't add anything, but that's a 12, so out of range. Go to Kinsler. 6-1, ground ball to third. Could be a double play. They're playing halfway. Kinsler's now a 4 because of that. Strasburg adds nothing. The pivot Dozier is a 0. So 1-4, it's a double play. And it is. So around the horn, Kendrick to Kinsler to Zimmerman. 5-4-3 double play. And the inning's over. No runs, a hit, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the second. No score from Nats Park. And that will send us to Juan Soto. It's about time we get a pitcher duel in this thing. There have been a lot of runs scored in this replay, and I like the pitching to be a little bit better. So far, so good. We'll see. Soto hitting .315, 7 homers, 24 driven in. 1-6 is a walk plus. It's not a good way to start. That will be a leadoff walk to Soto. And his attempt is a 1, -1, so no attempt there. But strategy roll is in play on these pickoff chances. But no 20s, nothing's going on. Zimmerman, .228, a homer and 12 driven in. 2-2, that's a walk plus, so 2 walks in a row. As soon as I say about good pitching, as soon as I mention that, Lauer walks 2 in a row. That'll bring up Yan Gomes, and he's hitting .283, 4 homers and 11 driven in. Nothing on the strat roll. Lauer, 2-3, double question mark against a right-hander. 1-9 is a star line, but that's out of range. Go to Gomes. 2-6. 2-6 is a fly to left. 1 away. And that will send us to Brian Dozier. .247. 3 homers, 8 driven in. Nothing. 20 on the strats. That means a 1's a balk. 2 to 8's a pickoff. 9 to 11's a pickoff error. And the pickoff would be at second base. He's the lead runner. We get a 9. And a 9 is a pickoff error. So a pickoff error... Boy, let me see here. Is that a potential pickoff error or is it a definitive pickoff error? I guess this is a definitive pick, because if he's here, I don't think you have to check this. I think it's a straight pickoff error. That's one I'm not sure of. I'm going to pause the video and check the rules on that. Okay, according to the way I'm reading it, it's an automatic pickoff error. All runners advance 1 base. So, pickoff error E1 on Lauer will move the runners up to second and third with one out. That's big. Now the infield's going to have to come in because they know runs are a premium in this game. Still have a chance of a balk, so we'll roll the strategy. Nothing happening this time. Infield is in. Dozier, the batter, to Lauer. 6-6 blank on Lauer. We'll go to Dozier. I have now sat back down. Not that you care. 5-3 is a double to right field. Dozier doesn't care. He just doubled to right field. And now it looks like both those runs are going to end up being earned. At least one of them is definitely earned. I don't know about the Zimmerman because you can't assume if he would score or not. But they count on the board. That's all that matters. 2-run double for Brian Dozier. The Nationals lead it 2-0. And now we'll roll strategy for potential pickoff. There's nothing there. Here's Strasburg. So give Dozier 2 more RBIs. He's now got 10 for the season. Up near 250 for his average now. Strasburg, a decent bunter, but I think he's going to swing away. 5-1 is the ballpark card going to Nats Park. 1-3 is a blank, so we got a rare play opportunity with men on base. And we're using just the rare play that came with the game. And we get a 16. 16 says, liner to third who attempts to double up the closest base runner. Resolve play is an L5 range play with a catch being an automatic double play. All right, so if Machado makes the catch, it's an automatic double play. We don't even have to worry about checking for that. But his range is a 3. So if he can't get it, it's a failed range play. He gets it, and he automatically doubles off Dozier. So Strasburg lines to Machado for out number 2. And then they throw to second base to double off Dozier for the double play to end the inning. So definitely an oddity there. That's why it's called a rare play. But the Nationals do pick up 2 runs, and now with that him being doubled off, I think it's only 1 earned because you can't assume Zimmerman would have scored from first on a double. Can't assume that. So with that being the case, only 1 earned in my book. 1 hit, 1 error, and nobody left. But the Nationals take a 2-0 lead after 2. That's all that's important. Doesn't matter how they get it. They just got it. That's all that counts is what's on the scoreboard. All right, so top of the third, rather, Strasburg, the batter. And Mejia, the catcher, steps to the plate. He's hitting .375 in limited duty. No homers and 1 driven in. It's a 2-2. That's a no pitch. Try again for Strasburg. 1-2 is a strikeout, and he will get him. So Strasburg takes out Mejia 1 away. Here's the pitcher, Eric Lauer. 3-6. That's a home run question mark. Lauer's a right-hand hitter. 1-10. That passes, but Lauer has no home runs. So we just move on to Lauer. 3-4. And he will ground to second. Dozier puts it away. 2 down. So Strasburg caught a break that home run came up against the pitcher card. Here's Tatis. 6-4. That is a star line against the lefty, but blank against the righty. So Tatis gets a free hack. 6-3, and he's going to single past the pitcher. So Tatis is 2 for 2. And let's see, he's going to attempt a 4 plus 1 is a 5. That's a 10. Nothing happening. Tatis will hold. Here's Will Myers. 4-2, double question mark, right-hander. 1's a single. That's a 19. Too much. Go to Meyer. 3-1. That is a ground ball to short against a right-hander. So 6-3 ground out ends the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of the third. It's still 2-0 Nationals. And now the sunshine is hitting right in my eyeballs, so I may have to stand back up again just to avoid the sun light coming in through the window. I don't think it picks up on camera, but it's definitely, if you're sitting away from the camera, it's getting right in my eyeballs. So I'm going to have to move up a little bit. Here's Carter Kieboom. He's hitting .333, no homers and a run driven in. He was 1 for 3 in his season debut yesterday, so that's why the .333 average. Lauer, 3-5, strikeout chance, 16. Will get him. So he says, welcome to the big leagues, Mr. Kieboom. 1 away. Here's Adam Eaton. Lauer, 3-1, hit by the pitch, 17 is too much. That's a 14, but a -3, so too much. Go to Eaton, 2-3, star line 2 is a ground ball to second. And Eaton has grounded to second twice. 0 for 2. Here's Victor Robles, struck out his first chance. 5-1 is the ballpark card going to Nationals Park. Robles 3-1, that's a single with a chance to extend it to a double. Robles runs at a 4. The left fielder arm, Renfroe, is a -1, makes it a 3. And it's a 2, so he will turn that into a double. So Robles hustles that into a double. We'll roll for strategy because there's a chance of a pickoff. Nothing happening. Howie Kendrick, the batter. Lauer, 1-6 is a walk plus, so Kendrick will walk, and that puts runners at first and second. With 2 down for Juan Soto. Nothing on the strategy roll. Soto is not bunting. Lauer, 1-2. Ballpark card. We're going back to Nationals Park for Soto. That's a 4-2, and he's going to ground it to third. Machado's got it over to Hosmer, and the inning's over. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the fourth here at Nationals Park. It's 2-0 favor of the Washington Nationals as they try to win their 9th in a row and go 8-0 on inside pitch. Very unusual. Of course, they have been playing some weaker teams. I mean, they're doing this against Miami, Colorado, and I think 1 game against San Francisco and 1 game against San Diego. So when the Cardinals come to town next, that'll be the true test when they start playing some better teams. I am going to stand up because that sun is getting in my eyes. So let's try this now. I think this works better. Machado steps to the plate. 4-1. That's a strikeout plus, and he got him. So Machado was out of there. Here's Franmil Reyes. 3-4. That's a strikeout plus again. So Strasburg got the K ball rolling. 2 down for Eric Hosmer. 3-1. Strikeout chance again. He struck him out. So he strikes out the side. Boy, I stand up out of my chair, and Strasburg strikes out the side. So we go to the bottom of the fourth. Still 2-0 Nationals. Sorry if I hit the little camera holder or the phone holder because that causes it to shake a little bit as I'm maneuvering around. I'm trying to get around the sun and around all these cards and check the camera to make sure everything's showing properly. Here's Lauer facing Zimmerman. 3-2. That's a strikeout chance, and Zimmerman is gone. 1 away, and that brings up Yan Gomes. 5-5. Strikeout chance again, and that's a 1. It's gone. So we've had 5 consecutive strikeouts going back to the top of the inning. Here's Dozier. Can Lauer strike out the side and match Strasburg? 4-5. He just might. That's a strikeout, but 19's too much, so he just missed it. Dozier 5-2. Double a question mark 7 against a lefty. 1-7 gets him a hit, but that's a 10, so that's just a fly to left. And the inning's over. 1-2-3. Go the Nats. We go to the fifth. It's 2-0 Nationals. And due up for the Padres will be Hunter Renfroe, followed by Kinsler and Mejia to start the fifth against Strasburg. Strasburg 6-5, possible error. Hunter Renfroe 5-5, ground ball to third, but Kendrick's out. Kendrick's error range is 0. That's a 17, so Kendrick will make the play. He has limited range, but he does not make an error at third base. So that's 1 away. Ian Kinsler 4-3, strikeout chance 19 is too much. 4-2 on Kinsler is a ground ball to second. Dozier's got it. 2 down. 1 second baseman grounds to the other, and here's Mejia. 1-3 against a switch hitter batting left. That's a walk chance. That's a 9. He only walks at a 5, so no walk there. 6-5, ground ball to first. Zimmerman will take it to the bag himself. Another 1-2-3 inning for Strasburg. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Still 2-0 favor of the Nationals. The Padres won this game in real life. It was a Saturday afternoon game, which, by the way, is when I'm recording this, is on a Saturday afternoon. In fact, let me check the time. It is 1:47 on the Saturday afternoon, the January 30th, I believe it is. Okay, Strasburg, the batter, against Lauer. 5-5, and that is a strikeout chance, so Strasburg is gone. So now Lauer's getting the strikeout bug. Here's Carter Kieboom. Lauer 6-2, no pitch there. It's a wild, so we just redo. 6-6 is a blank. We go to Kieboom. 5-1, he pops it to third. Machado puts it away. 2 up and 2 down. And we go to Adam Eaton, top of the order. He's grounded to second base twice. Lauer 2-4. Not this time. He's going to get a straight single against a lefty. That's a single. So Adam Eaton continues his hot hitting with a base hit. His attempt is a 2, -1, gives him a 1, but nothing's happening. Brings up Robles. That's a 2-3. That's a double question mark against a right-hander. 1-9 is a star line, but that's a 10. So Robles gets to have a hat. 2-5, but he's going to pop it up to Kinsler at second. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the 6th here at Nats Park. Still 2-0 in favor of the Nationals. So that double has held up as the only runs. Here is Strasburg to face Eric Lauer, the pitcher. He is certainly not going to be pinch hit for, I don't think. Well, let's see. We're starting the 6th. He has faced 18. He can face 22 batters. He's faced 20. But I think he's pitching well enough that you're going to leave him in there. So they're going to have him swing away. Strasburg 4-2. That's a double question mark against a lefty. 1-18 is a star line. That's going to be a star line. So that result is a 2, which is a ground ball to short. 1 away. I think the sun has moved a little bit now, so now I can sit back down. Good, because my back was starting to bother me. All right, here is Tatis, 4-3. And that's a strikeout chance. 14, too much. Go to Tatis, 2-1. Star line 2 is a ground ball to short. So 2 ground balls to short to start the inning for Will Myers. Myers, 6-5, possible error. 4-3, that's a star line 3, which is a ground ball to first. Zimmerman's a 6 error rating, that's a 15, so Zimmerman will make the play himself. It's another 1-2-3 inning for Strasburg, and the Padres' offensive woes continue. Of course, when you're facing Scherzer and Strasburg, that can happen to most anybody. So we go to the bottom of the 6th, and Lauer back out there to face Kendrick, Soto, and Zimmerman, the heart of the order. But the Dozier double in the second to produce 2 runs is held up so far. Lauer to Kendrick, 3-2. 3-2 is a strikeout chance, but 20 is too much. Kendrick, a 5-1. He's going to line it to second. So he hit it hard, but right at Mr. Kinsler for 1 away. And here's Soto. This is batter number 22, so he will be tired on the next batter. 2-6 is a straight-up home run chance. Against a lefty, it's only an 8, so 17, he'll miss it, so Soto doesn't get the home run he wanted. 6-6, he ends up flying to center. So he hit it deep, but not deep enough. Will Myers makes the catch, and now Lauer will be susceptible to those fatigue checks against Zimmerman. 3-3, possible error. 2-1 is a star line 2, ground ball to second, but that's a 1, so that's going to definitely, even though Kinsler's only a 5, that is going to be an E4. So second error of the game on the Padres as Kinsler boots it. Here's Yan Gomes. Roll for the possible pickoff, and nothing's happening. Here's Gomes. 5-2, strikeout chance. 17's too much. Go to Gomes. 4-3, ground ball to short, and that's going to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, an error, and a man left. We go to the 7th. Still 2-0 in favor of the Nationals. And it's a nip and tuck struggle here. And I'm glad to see a pitching duel for a change. And a close game, obviously. All right, here's Machado. Strasburg can face 25. Right now he's faced 20, so he's still good for 1 more inning for sure. 5-6 is a strikeout chance. 12 too much. Whoops, the 20 did not go through. Let's try it now. I'm going to re-roll the whole thing because that 20 just knocked the D6 over. So 1-4 is a star line 4, which is a ground ball to second. Don't want a tainted roll there. When that 20 knocked the D6 over, I just figured it's better safe than sorry just to restart. I don't know what would have happened originally. It doesn't even matter, I don't think. Okay, Strasburg 2-3 range play on Reyes 3-6. That is a fly to center field on a split chance, but it's a range check of Robles, who's a 3. He needs a 3 or less to get to this. And he does, so Robles makes the play. So even had he gotten the split to get the double, since it was a range play, he would have lost the hit anyway because of Robles. So 2 down for Hosmer. 5-4, that's a strikeout chance. 11 will get him because he's a 12. Struck him out. Ends the inning. And yet another 1-2-3 inning for Strasburg. He is now retired. Let's see. 6, 9, 12. 13 in a row, looks like to me. He's retired 13 in a row. So we go to the 7th inning stretch, 2-0 Nationals. Pretty swift moving game at 25 minutes, which is good since I'm on a semi-time cringe. Okay, so Dozier is up. Now Lauer is tired. Do they go to the bullpen? I think you have to keep the score where it is, or try to keep the score where it is. So Adam Warren is going to come on, the right-hander. I'm using guys that were not used in Game 1 because the Padres did use their bullpen a little bit in Game 1. So Warren did not pitch yesterday, so he will pitch today. And we'll close the book on Lauer. He goes 6 innings and gives up 2 runs, 1 of which was earned, 3 hits. And let's check his walks and strikeouts. Struck out, already walked 2 right here together. 1 there's 3. So 3 walks. And those 2 walks really did him in, I think. Strikeouts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 strikeouts. Although, actually, that's a very good start there. Just didn't get the run support he needed. So Warren is in now to face Brian Dozier. And then Strasburg and Kieboom. 4-4, and that's a walk plus. So not the way Adam Warren wanted to start, with a leadoff walk to Dozier. He's an attempt of 1. Warren's a +1 for 2, and that's a 1. So Dozier's going to try to steal. He's a 9. -1 makes him an 8. Mejia is a +1, makes him a 9. So they'll try it 1-9. Why not? You got a 2-0 lead. You got house money. And he's in there. It's possible throwing error on Mejia. He's an error rating of 6. But no error, but it will be a stolen base for Dozier. Stolen base for Dozier. He's at second base. No strategy roll going on right now. Strasburg, I guess he'll bunt. Why not? He's a 4. They bring the corners in, make him a 3. And that's a 20, so that could be trouble. A 20 on a 3 bunter is a pop-up double play question mark. It says popped out for out. Roll 1d6 versus the lead runner's base running rating. If roll is higher, then the base runner is out. So we're going to roll 1d6 against the run rating of Dozier, who is a 5. So this has to be a 6 for him to be out. And it is not. So Dozier gets back, but it will be a pop-up. And the red die originally was a 1, which means the pop-up went straight up to the pitcher, Warren. So it's going to be a pop-up to the pitcher for 1 away. Brings up Kartik Kieboom. 3-4, and that is a automatic star line. So let's see what the star line is. It's a 3, ground ball to short. Now, Dozier's a 5, so if this is a 5 or less, he will make it to third. And he does. So Dozier does sneak over to third with 2 down for Adam Eaton. 5-4. 5-4 is a potential wild pitch. That's a 16, which means we're looking at a potential pass ball. Pass ball rating on Mejia is a 2. So this is a 3, 4, 5, or 6. It's a pass ball. It is. It's a pass ball, and that will score the run. So the run comes in on a pass ball. Some shoddy fielding by the Padres. Pass ball on Mejia. Brings home the run. Makes it. That's going to be an unearned run. So it will be unearned because of the pass ball. Now here's Eaton. 2-3. Walk plus. And Eaton will draw the base on balls. Will he attempt? He's a 2 plus the 1. Makes him a 3. Nothing happening. So Eaton will stay put. Here's Robles. 6-6. That's a strikeout chance. That's a 6. He's gone. It's going to end the inning. Warren will go 1 inning. And he's going to give up 1 run, which was not earned. Struck out 1, walked 1. And nothing. He walked 2, actually, and struck out 1. So those walks are hurting the Padres. They've walked 5 runners already, or 5 batters already. But the 1 run is in, not earned, no hits, no errors, and because the pass ball is different than an error, and 1 left on. So we go to the 8th. It is 3-0 Nationals, and we'll check on the status of Mr. Strasburg. He has faced 18 plus 5, faced 23 batters. This will be batter 24 coming up. He can face 25. So I think they're going to try to get him through the inning if possible. Renfroe, Kinsler, and Mejia due up for the Padres. And if anybody gets on, they'll pinch hit for Warren. Strasburg, 4-3. Strikeout chance again, but that's a 20, too much. Renfroe, 4-2. Single to center field. So Padres trying to get something going. He's an attempt of 1, plus the 1 from Strasburg will give him an attempt of 2, but nothing's happening. So here's Kinsler, infield halfway. 3-1, strikeout chance, he got him. So Strasburg gets the big K there. Roll the strategy, I forgot to do that last time for a potential pickoff. Nothing happening. Here's Mejia. 1-6, strikeout chance. A 10 will get him again. So 2 strikeouts, and now we got a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Warren. So let's see what they've got cooking on the bench. They do have Garcia, Margot, France, and Hedges. So they'll go with Garcia, the only lefty on the bench. They will use Garcia to pinch hit here in the 8th inning. Strasburg is fatigued, so if we get a fatigue check, he will be susceptible to it. But Greg Garcia is your pinch hitter. And on the replay, Garcia, at this point, is 182 hitter, no homers, and 3 driven in. Forgot to mention on the replay that Warren is 0-2 with a 6.14 ERA, but certainly that will improve after this outing. So Garcia, the pinch hitter with a runner at first. Roll strat because there's a chance of a pickoff. Nothing happening. Here's Garcia. Strasburg 5-4. Strikeout chance. 18 too much. Go to Garcia. 2-2, and that's a ground ball to first. And Zimmerman steps on the bag himself to end the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 3-0 favor of the Nationals. And now we need a new pitcher for the Padres, and they'll go to somebody else that has not pitched in the series so far, and that being, let's see, do they want to go to Erlin? Yeah, they'll go to Erlin. Robbie Erlin. Of course, as I mentioned in the first game of the series when I was unperforating the teams, I made a slight boo-boo here, so there's a slight ding in the Erlin card. That was my fault. That was not the inside pitch people's fault. That was my fault for being careless. Lesson learned there, to be more careful. All right, so Erlin is in to face Kendrick here in the bottom of the 8th. 3-0 Nationals lead it. Erlin, the lefty, 5-2. That's a straight-up home run chance on his first pitch. That's a 6. He's an 11. It is gone. Howie Kendrick just greeted Robbie Erlin with a home run to lead off the inning. That is home run number 5, RBI number 17. And Kendrick continues his hot ways. It's now 4-0 Nationals. Now the save situation in the 9th is gone, so you won't see Doolittle unless something happens. Here's Soto, 1-3. That's a walk plus, so he walks Soto, and that's going to be it. They're not going to mess around. Erlin just came in here throwing crap, so he's getting out of there early and often, I think. And they will go to the bullpen again. So Erlin doesn't get anybody out, gives up the home run and the walk. The other runner on base is his responsibility. But they will go to a right-hander out of the pen, Craig Stammen. So Craig Stammen is on to try to get out of this mess, facing Zimmerman. Let's give you the numbers on Stammen. Stammen, let's see here. Well, first of all, Erlin was 0-1 with a 0.93 ERA. That's obviously going to go up a bit. Stammen is 1-1 with a 1.08 ERA. No saves, but good ERA. So no strategy roll because there's no pickoff chance. Here's Zimmerman. Infield halfway, 3-2. And that's a range play at the ballpark. Going to Nationals Park. 6-3 is a star line 1, which is a ground ball to second. It's a range play. Since they were halfway, Kinsler drops to a 3. So this has to be a 3 or less for him to get to it. And it is, so he gets to it. Now is it a double play? Zimmerman's a 2. Stammen's -1 drops him to a 1, but they were halfway to bring him back to a 1, which is a 2. Tatis is a -1 pivot, though, drops him to a 1. So this has to be a 1 for a double play. It is not. It's a 4. And Soto, BR rating's a 3, so they do get the force play. It'll be 4-6 on the fielder's choice. And Zimmerman, the new runner. At first base with one out for Yan Gomes. Stammen to Gomes, 6-4, strikeout chance, 10 will get him. 2 down, and that's going to send us to Brian Dozier. He's had a big day. He's doubled in 2 runs. He has walked, stolen the base, and scored on the pass ball. Been very active. 6-2, strikeout chance against a righty, and he gets him. So Stammen comes in and does the job, solid. Striking out 2 and not giving up anything. But the home run by Kendrick off of Erlin has given the Padres a 4-0 lead as we go to the top of the 9th. Now, Strasburg, I believe, is going to probably have to come out of there. And they will go to, let's see who they want to go to. We will figure it out. Top of the order due up for the Padres. We do know that. So let's look at the bullpen. I think they're going to go to one. Let's see who they got on the bullpen. Who's pitched the least? So let me look at the national stats real quick. See who's had the fewest games. Suero's pitched in 12. Barraclough 12. Let's see. Grace 12. Sip, the lefty, has pitched in 11 games. So they've all pitched basically about the same amount. So we'll go ahead and go with. They'll go ahead and go with Wander Suero. So Wander Suero will be coming on. Suero on the season is no record, no wins, no losses, 1 save with a 1.86 ERA as he enters this game. And let's do the numbers on Strasburg. He goes 8 innings, gives up 4 hits and no runs. So he's got a chance to go to 4-1 and lower that ERA even lower. Walks, he did not walk anyone. And he struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 strikeouts. All right, so last chance for the Padres. They trail it 4-0 here in the top of the 9th. Fernando Tatis to lead off against Suero. 1-6, that's a strikeout plus against a right-hander. He is gone. So Tatis is out of there. Here's Will Myers. Suero, 4-5. Home run question mark against a right-hander is a 1-18. That passes. Will Myers, a 1-8 is a home run. It's a 10. He can't get it, but he does get to swing away. 1-1. He's still going to single to center field. He didn't get the home run, but he does get the single. And we're not going to steal down 4-0, but we will roll strategy because there is a pickoff and balk chance for Suero, but nothing's happening. Here's Machado. 4-1 is a walk plus, so that will be a walk, and now all of a sudden it's getting a little shaky. And Doolittle is loosening in the pen. He would be coming in for the next batter, Hosmer, but they're going to give Suero a chance to face Reyes. But with the lefty Hosmer coming up next, they're definitely going to make that move. Nothing there. And that it is now a save situation if Doolittle comes in. Suero, 6-2, possible error on a grounder. 5-1, that's a single past second. It's a 10, his error is a 3, so there's no error there, but it is a single. So let's see what happens on the base running. To score from second on an S4, you need a base running rating of 2 or higher. And Will Myers has a 3, so he will score without a throw. And now we'll check Machado. He's got a running rating of 3 on an S4 to get to third. From first, you need a 3. He's got it. So he goes to third, and that's going to be it. Suero can't get the job done. He goes a third of an inning, gives up 2 hits and a walk. Did get a strikeout, giving up 1 run, but the runners on base are his responsibility. And so now they will turn to their closer, Sean Doolittle. Doolittle enters this game 2-1 with 8 saves, an ERA of 3.38. So he's going for save number 9 if he can close the door. But he's got to earn this one with the 2 on. 1 already in. The tying run is now at the plate in Eric Hosmer. So, but the 2 runners on base are the responsibility of Suero. Infield is back for the double play. They'll give up the run gladly to try to turn a double play. No strategy roll for Doolittle. 5-4. And a 5-4 against a left-hander is a walk chance. Would have been a home run chance against a righty, but it's a walk chance here, but too high. No walk. Hosmer swings away. 2-2, Starline 1. That's a fly to left. Is it a sacrifice fly? His sacrifice fly rating is a 2. It is not. Can the runner score? Machado runs at a 3. Soto's a 0. Do you send him? 3 or less, he comes in to score, but 6, he'll be out. We'll try it. 5, he's got to hold, so at least he's not out. It felt silly if that had been a play to throw him out. Here's Renfroe now with 2 outs, and he is the tying run. Doolittle, 5-2 is a range play at Nationals Park. That's a 2-6. That's a home run to center field. That's a 9. He's a 20. It is a 3-run homer for Hunter Renfroe, and this game is tied at 4 apiece. Doolittle has blown the save. Dave Martinez is beside himself. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, I'm bringing the best I got, and you're killing me, Whitey. You're killing me. So Doolittle just crapped the bed. It's a 5-5 blank on Doolittle. We go to Kinsler. 2-2, ground ball to short to end the inning, but damage done. 4 runs, and 3 of those are charged to Suero. Doolittle's going to go 2/3 of an inning, give up the hit and the run, which was the big homer. And see, 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left. So we go to the bottom of the 9th, tied at 4. And now the Padres will need a new pitcher, and the Nationals will need a pinch hitter for Doolittle, who's set to lead off. So let's see who they're going to bring in. They have to declare who the pitcher is going to be before we worry about a pinch hitter. So let's see. The pitcher that they're going to bring in, Yates is their closer, but they want to save him if they get a lead. So they will bring in Luis Perdomo. Luis Perdomo will be on. And that means Matt Adams will get to hit to start things off. It'll be Adams, followed by Keyboom and Eaton, although we might get a pinch hitter for Keyboom. In fact, I'm probably sure we will. So Matt Adams is your pinch hitter against Perdomo here in the 9th, as the Nationals have blown the lead. Blown save by Doolittle thanks to the 3-run homer by Hunter Renfroe. Perdomo, 6-1, strikeout chance 18 is too much, barely. Adams gets to swing, 6-3, lines it to short. 1 away, and we'll get a pinch hitter for Keyboom. They will bring in Wilmer Difo to pinch hit. So Difo will come in and take over at shortstop as well. So Difo is on to face Perdomo. 1-4, strikeout chance, 11 is too high. We go to Difo. 3-2, Starline 1, ground ball to second. And what do you know when I'm on a time crunch, I'm looking at extra innings. The law of averages, right? Murphy's Law, right? Here's Adam Eaton. 4-4, strikeout chance, 12 is too much. We go to Eaton. 2-2, single pass first. So Eaton says, wait a minute, maybe I can get you out of this. He's a 2 attempt, +1. It gives him a 3. That is a 9, so nothing is happening. Here's Robles. No strat roll. 4-5, range play. So we've got a range play. 4-5 again is a Starline 4, ground ball to short. The range of Tatis is a 2. And he gets to it. So Tatis makes the play. Innings over. No runs. 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Forgot to do the previous inning. 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a man left. All right, so we got free baseball. We go to the 10th. How am I doing on my time? I'm about 5 minutes left on my phone, I think. All right, so we'll play the 10th, see what happens. And if I can't finish it, I might have to finish it on a separate video. We'll see. So we go to the 10th, and they're going to bring in Justin Miller to pitch for the Nationals. Justin Miller will be on. He'll be facing the top of the order. I'm sorry, to be Mejia, rather. And then a pinch hitter for Perdomo. And the pinch hitter will be Manuel Margot. So Margot, it'll be Mejia, Margot, and Tatis. So Margot is your pinch hitter here in the 10th. Justin Miller. 6-3, walk plus chance. That's a 20. So no walk because that's too high. Here's Mejia. 1-4 is going to fly to left. One down. Brings up the pinch hitter Margot. Miller. 2-3. Possible error on a ground ball. 3-2. 3-2 against a righty is a fly to left, so no ground ball to worry about. 2 down. Margot is retired. Back to the top of the order. Tatis. 6-2. Strikeout chance. 5 got him. So nice inning there for Justin Miller. 3 up and 3 down. And he may be able to pitch 2 innings if they need him. We shall see. So due up for the Padres now is a new pitcher because they got pinch hit for. And let's see, the batter is going to be for the Nationals. The batter will be Kendrick, Soto, and Zimmerman. Like I said, they do have their closer Kirby Yates, but they really want to save him for it to get the lead. So they will turn instead to Trey Wingenter, who has that Special K property. Wingenter. Padermo, 1 inning pitched, a hit, and nothing else. So now Wingenter is on. And Wingenter will be facing Howie Kendrick. 6-3, star line against the lefty, but a righty is good to go. 6-5, that's a fly to center. That's a 3, so the Special K is going to turn that fly to center into a strikeout. That's how that Special K works. So 1 away for Juan Soto. Wingenter, 4-2. Strikeout plus. He got him. So Wingenter struck out both batters he has faced. Here's Zimmerman. Or it looks like we're going to the 11th. Wingenter, 6-4. Blank against a righty. Zimmerman, 5-2. Ground ball to, 5-2 is a question mark 7. That's a 17 against a righty. That becomes a double. So Ryan Zimmerman, a 2-out double. 2-out double by Zimmerman. And Yan Gomes has a chance to be the hero right here. Strat rolled. Nothing happening. Wingenter to Gomes. 2-5. Strikeout plus. He got him. And that's going to end the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the 11th. Still tied at 4-4. And I'm going to have to cut the video off right here because I only got like a minute left on my memory on the camera. I've got so many things loaded in, or I've got a video uploading now, so I can't erase it to free up more memory. Just one of the limitations of my phone. So what I'll do is I will end the video here and then record it at a different time, the finish of the game at a different time, link them together and make them one seamless video. But we go to the 11th. It is still 4-4, and Justin Miller will be coming back out to face Myers, Machado, and Reyes. So until next time to finish the game, we will catch you. Hello, everyone. Hopefully this is seamless to you. We shall see. It's not seamless to me because I started this game yesterday, made it through 10 innings, and then had to quit. Now we're ready to pick back up. I moved upstairs, so everything's moved around, but I'm trying to do a reset here for myself. Everybody else, hopefully, like I said, I'll put these 2 videos together and it'll be seamless, but for myself, just to refresh. The Padres got 4 in the 9th off of Doolittle, thanks to the Renfroe 3-run homer. They pitched in the 10th and nothing happened, so now we're starting the 11th. And looking at the lineup for the Nationals, the pitcher spot is due up second in the 11th. So I made a double switch. I inserted Kurt Suzuki into the lineup as the catcher. He is batting in the 8th position. And Joe Ross, the new pitcher, is hitting in number 6 position, which was the last out made by Yan Gomes. So Ross will be batting 6th, which is actually 9th as it's coming up because we're at batter number 7. Suzuki will be batting 2nd next inning as the 8th place hitter. All right, so we got that straight, and Ross is in the game. So before we start, I'm going to go ahead and just show everybody who is still left for each team. In the bullpen for the Nationals, they still have Kyle Barraclough and the 2 lefties, Grace and Sip. Those are the 3 remaining pitchers. On their bench, they have Michael Taylor and Anthony Rendon still remaining. For the Padres, they have 2 position players left, Austin Hedges and Ty France. And in the bullpen, they have 3 pitchers left: Matt Whistler, Kirby Yates, and Brad Wick. If they take the lead in the top half of the inning, Kirby Yates, the closer, will be coming on. If they do not, then they've got a righty and a lefty, and we'll have to figure out what they're going to do. Unless they want us to go their closer anyway and just say forget it. I don't know. But we will go ahead and start the top of the 11th. So make sure that fits in here. Okay. Again, I'm repositioning everything because of moving, it's not seamless. So I need to get everything back the way it was. Joe Ross is in to pitch. And the leadoff hitter for San Diego will be Will Myers. So it's going to be Myers, Machado, and Reyes due up for the Padres here in the top of the 11th. And it looks like I'll do a final check. Do one more focus check here. If I can get it to focus pretty good. Okay, I think we're all right. Okay, so top of the 11th, tied at 4 apiece, thanks to the blown save by Doolittle. Game should have been over in 9 innings, and it would have been one seamless, untethered video, but if it was that easy, what would I have to do? All right, so here's Joe Ross against Will Myers, 3-4. That's a strikeout chance. That's an 18. That's too much, so no strikeout. We go to Myers' card. Myers, 6-1. He's going to ground it to third, and Kendrick will take care of that. Throw to Zimmerman, 1 away, and that will bring up Manny Machado. Ross, 4-2. It's a hit by pitch. He's a 7. Plus 2 is a 9. That's a 2, so they're going to plunk. They plunk Manny Machado. Machado not too happy about that. He's a 1 attempt, but a -1 makes that a 0, so there will be no steal attempt, but we will roll strategy because there's a possible pickoff. If we roll a 20, we did not roll a 20. Franmil Reyes is up infield halfway, and it helps Ross. He's a +1 already, and he's a 3. So if you go halfway, that makes him a 4. So that gives you pretty much a 5 right there. The pivots would be 0 for each infielder. So other than a 6, if they get a ground ball, it will be a double play. But if it's a range check, they're going to lose 1 on the range. 4-3 is a strikeout chance, actually. That's a 13, too high. So go to Reyes' card. 2-5, that's a fly to right, and that's out number 2. Now the infield can go back to the normal depth with 2 outs. For Eric Hosmer, rolling strategy, and that's a 20, so there's a chance. Joe Ross has a 1-3 pickoff and a 4-6 pickoff error on Machado. That's a 9. It's not a 6, that's a 9, so there's no pickoff. Or no pickoff error, I should say. So here's Hosmer. 5-1, that's a walk plus chance, and he will draw the base on balls. He's a 6. Plus the 1 is a 7, plus the 10 is a 17, that's a 16. So Hosmer draws the 2-out walk, keeps the inning going, puts the go-ahead run in scoring position for Hunter Renfroe. Roll for strategy, nothing happening. Ross to Renfroe, 4-5. That is a range play at the ballpark. That's a 4-1. That's a single to right field, but Adam Eaton is a 3. He can take this hit away if it's a 3 or less. And he does not. So the single will stand. Now the question is, can Machado score? Eaton is a -2 arm. So let's see. Machado runs at a 3. There are 2 outs. That makes him a 4. But the -2 from Eaton makes him a 2. To score from second base on a single to right, you add 1 to makes him a 3. So a 3 is what is needed to score. The red die has to be a 3 or less. It is not. It's a 4. So Machado has to hold. The bases are now loaded, as Eaton, with that strong arm, was able to deter him from going anywhere. So the base hit by Renfroe, he had that 3-run homer to tie the game. He almost put him ahead with a single, but Eaton had other ideas. Charged the ball well and kept Mr. Machado there. So there's no pickoff chance with the bases loaded, so we skip that and just go to Kinsler. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 5-4, strikeout chance. That's an 11. That's too high. We go to Kinsler. 6-5, and he's going to fly to left, and the Padres are going to leave the bases loaded. 1 hit, no runs on a hit, no errors, but with a hit batter and a walk, that means the bases were left loaded. And we go to the bottom of the 11th. Still tied at 4. And now let's see what they want to do as far as bullpen, it'll be Dozier, Suzuki, and Defoe. So they're going to go to the right-hander, Matt Wisler. Matt Wisler will be coming on. He is now pitcher number 7 for the Padres. They only have Yates and Wick left in the bullpen. So Wisler will be facing Dozier, Suzuki, and Defoe. Wisler, a 6'3", that's a double question mark against a right-hander. 1-8's a single. That's a 20 out of range, so Dozier has to earn it. 4-5, that's a fly to center field, 1 away. So Dozier is retired. Here's Suzuki, his first at bat since coming in on the double switch. 1-2, that is a strikeout chance. That's a 14, too much. We go to Suzuki. 3-4, and that's a ground ball to short against a lefty. It's been a single, but a righty, it's a ground ball to short. 2 down for Wilmer Defoe. Wisler, 3-3. He's not tired, so there's no single there. Go to Defoe, 1-2. He's going to single anyway, right past Wisler. So a 2-out single for Defoe. He is an attempt of 1, but he has no stolen bases. So if you try, but we will roll strategy because it has to be a balk, or a chance of a balk, I should say. 12, nothing's happening. So Defoe is on, 2 outs. Adam Eaton, the batter. Wisler to Eaton. 2-4 is a range play. The infield's at normal depth, so they keep all their original range. Eaton, 4-3 is a ground ball to short against a right-hander. Tatis is a 2, so his range is a 2, and he cannot get to it. So base hit past shortstop turns to an S6. To get from first to third, you have to have a base running rating of 5, which Defoe does not have. His base running rating is only a 3 with 2 outs, makes him a 4, but it's not going to be enough. So that puts runners at first and second with 2 down. And now the Nationals have a chance to walk it off, if possible. Chance will check for the balk on a strategy roll. There is none. So here's Robles' chance to be a hero. Whistler, 3-2. And that's a S1 right there against a right-hander automatically. That will be a base hit, and everybody scores from second base on that, no matter what your base running rating is, and that's the ball game. So Robles walks it off. Nationals get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Whistler takes the loss, going 2/3 of an inning, giving up 3 hits and a run. And you could say, why didn't you bring in Yates? But you kind of like to hold your closer when you get the lead. But maybe you should have brought in Yates. You know, that's the $1 million or $20 million question, or $64,000 question, I guess, like the old TV show. But the Nationals do win it by the score of 5-4. And let's do some totals. And that's 9 wins in a row for the Nationals now. They're now 20-5. And I was not managing this so the Nationals can win the game. I'm thinking Yates, you want to hold him out in case you get the lead, because you want to have somebody there to be able to do something. Plus, the pitcher was going to bat second next inning. Well, Yates is only a 1-inning guy anyway, but, you know, you're darned if you do, darned if you don't sometimes, I guess. Ross, I believe he goes to 2-0. Whistler, I don't know what his win-loss record is. There is no save. So, final score, 5-4 in favor of the Nationals. Padres left on 6. Is that all? Just 6? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Left on 6. Did the Padres. And they had 1 error committed. And let's see, how many hits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got them for 8 hits unofficially. I'll put it all on the computer and I'll figure it out. Nationals, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 left on base for the Nationals. And they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 hits. 9 hits and 10 left on base. And I think they had an error. Did they have an error? Yeah, they had 2 errors, actually. Nationals committed 2 errors. So your final line score, Washington 5 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors, and 10 left. San Diego 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, and 6 left. Ross the winner, Whistler the loser. Nationals win it in 11 innings by the score of 5-4. They now improve to 20-5, and they go for the sweep of the series. In the final game of this 3-game series, it'll be Joey Lucchesi for the Padres, a lefty, against right-hander Jeremy Hellickson. Nationals now 20-5, unbelievably. They had the game won, blew it in the 9th, but then managed to somehow rally and win it, thanks to Victor Robles, who's only a 181 hitter, but he found his base hit when he needed it, and that's all that really matters. So let's go do it from here. Hope you enjoyed that presentation of Inside Pitch Washington National style, and also hope you're enjoying the 1969 pennant race Inside Pitch. Once the Inside Pitch 69 season or pennant race is completed, I do want to branch out and do more different game engines, so I'll probably find something to do in Payoff Pitch to do something with that. I don't know if I'm going to do a season where I'm playing a game a week or something. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet with that. We'll figure something out. Of course, the Nationals will take me a while to get through the Nationals replay here on Inside Pitch. But I want to branch out. I don't want to do strictly Inside Pitch. I want to branch out and do other games as well. So until next time, enjoy playing whatever game you choose to play, however you choose to play it, and I will see you.